Hi, this is Jason with Koala Group. I'm going to go through the process of setting up a Zoho email account. This is our preferred email service provider if you want to set up a custom domain email address. So this is what I'm going to do. So first you want to go to zoho.com/mail. You can see that up here, or mail.zoho.com will get you there as well. And what we're going to do is sign up we're going to say business email, 1 to 10 users, 5 gigabytes a user, and we're going to select the free plan here. Here you get one domain, you get up to 25 users, and you get 5 gigabytes per user for mailbox storage and then dock storage as well. So you want to fill out all the information on this page, and you likely already own a domain. That's what we're going to do here. So you enter your domain name here. Make sure you enter your first and last name. A mobile phone is going to be used in order to confirm your account, and then you want to enter a password for your account. And then this account is going to be important. Whatever account you want to use as the administrator on the account, you want to start that. You want to enter that here, whether it's going to be your name or info or administrator or admin. You're going to want to do that here because this is going to be made the super administrator of this site. So I'm going to fast forward here. I'm going to fill out all this information. Okay, so now this is the page that you're going to see after you create your account. So you'll need to enter this verification code in order to verify your account. All right, so now here, after verifying your account, you're going to go to this page, and then you simply set up your domain name in this account. So now you're going to go through these processes. So now I'm going to show the GoDaddy process of setting up a CNAME method and making sure to verify the domain and do all of this here. So right now we're going to go back over to, so this is GoDaddy. So now we're going to go here, or we're going to manage DNS for the account that we're creating the email for. Okay, so now we see we need to add a record and this type is going to be a CNAME record. So the host it gives us here is going to be this. So I'm going to copy this and paste that here. Oops, which is going to point to this. Copy and paste that there. The TTL of 1 hour is fine. Let's click save. Now let's go back here, and this shows you a little video here on how to do it. I'm going to say proceed to CNAME verification. This is going to give you a little warning saying well, there's no CNAME found. So it takes a little bit of time for these to propagate. So that's fine. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try clicking this one more time, and it's probably going to tell me that it failed, but that's okay. So I'm going to go to let's see, let's verify domain name later. And we'll come back and verify after this process is done. So now this is going to take us into, I think, adding users. The most important thing is setting up the MX records. Okay, so it's saying, there we go. So now this automatically says, it gives us these MX records that we need to create. So right here, we just need to create these records. So let's go back to the GoDaddy area. And right now, this is set up, the MX records are set up to point to GoDaddy's email. We want to change that. If you do have MX records, you want to change them. If you don't have any, then you can add them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change that to point to Zoho, and then that's the host. The priority is 10. That should be good. Let's double check that. Yep, host is the @ priority is 10. We should be good. So now that's going to save the records here. Okay, so now we're going to go in and change the other MX record. There's only one other one, and this is going to be the mx2.zoho.com, and this is going to be priority 20. Let's double check that. mx2.zoho.com, host @ priority is 20. TTL of 1 hour is fine. We'll click save. Okay, and now those are the only two MX records. Those should be good to go. Now we're set up. Basically what that does is make sure to point any email that's sent to that domain, it sends it over to Zoho now. So now we can go back in here. Let's see what we can, oh, it says you need to verify your domain, which it might, yep, please verify your domain. Let's see if that, sometimes they say it takes up to 72 hours. I haven't seen any hosting providers take that long except for 1&1. There we go, CNAME verification. CNAME are perfect. Verify now. So now we should be good to go. So now we can create that account that we set up earlier, and we can add any other users that we want to add. So we can proceed to add users, and then that'll take you through a series of things. So I'm going to say back to setup. So I'm going to say skip the create groups. Our MX records are already pointed to our Zoho servers. We've already set that up. Now these SPF records, these are important because these verify that your email is legit coming from this domain. So let's go here. This is just a text record. So all we need to do is add another record here, and we can add a text record. And that host is going to be the @ sign, and the text value is going to be that actual SPF record that we copied over there. So click save, and now that's there. That should be good to go. The other DKIM signature, better email delivery. Let's see. I'd like to do as many of these as we can. Well, what you can do is you can go through that. I won't make this video longer, but you can go through that this tutorial. They usually have great tutorials on how to. It should be the exact same thing as we just did the SPF record. Should be the same thing. Adding a new TXT record to the DNS, and then you should be good to go there. So I'm going to skip that because I've already added the deal there. And then now, if this is email migration, if you have email from your domain from somebody else, you can try to migrate that over into Zoho. I'm going to let you figure that out. It's actually pretty easily done. Then I'm going to click next, and now this is configuring an email client, like if you want to connect it to Outlook or connect it to your phone. They have, Apple Mail, Thunderbird, Outlook. They have some instructions on how to do that. And then here's your mobile access. I would recommend either just the normal, if you have an iPhone, the normal mail app, or a normal mail app on another phone. Although I do use the Zoho mail app on my phone, and it works pretty well. So if you have other email and you want to keep this in a separate inbox, the Zoho Mail app, at least in the iPhone store, is a pretty good app. I enjoy that. So hopefully that's been helpful. Now the basic setup is complete here. You should be good to go, and that'll take you into this new page, and your mail should be all set up. This is your inbox. You can always go to mail.zoho.com in order to log in, and you should be good to go. Hope that's been helpful. Have a good one.